Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with their opponents. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down, Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
16 yards, a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Third down and 4 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Hurts. And he connects with Hurts. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
He was brought
the tackle there by John Johnson.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Second down, here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Bryce Love, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles Eagles have taken the early lead.
The kick is
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Score Eagles 7, Browns nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
On the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And got his man complete. Past the 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 60 yards.
40-yard line.
48. Watch the run. Watch the run.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
I need to get my swag right there.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Browns 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Khalif Raymond now. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Khalif Raymond on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Regular. 48 months.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Browns. 44 yards.
3-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
A second down throw for Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 10 more there and another first down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Watch tight ends. Tight ends right. Tight ends right. We got three, fellas. We got three. Jim.
They'll give it to Chubb. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
The ball carrier brought down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
With the score, Eagles 14, Browns 7.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Right here. 48, Mike. Kings. I got you. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 40. Hurry. Check me out. 48's Mike. 48's Mike.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Pistol. 48. On the ball. Check 48's the Mike. Check 48's the Mike.
Throwing, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
The tackle made at the...
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Hey, alert 33.
Following the interception, Mayfield is going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught inside the 20.
One play at a time. Here we go.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 76 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Hurts. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
First down, Eagles.
Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Allen. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
First down, Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Mayfield's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for two. Mayfield with it once more. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
27, Eagles 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
He's crossing. He's checking crowd.
Play action. Here's Hurts sliding out of the pocket. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. The 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Makes the score Browns 34, Eagles 14.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Returning it, Johnson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Reagor, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. And that will cut this lead down to 13.
Makes the score Browns 34, Eagles 21.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Raymond now on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy.
He's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield on first down. And that is incomplete here. Mayfield got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Check 26, check 26. Switch. Run.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 36 yards on the play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. I'm going to come back to you. Check 50. Check 50. Alert. Pistol. Hey, alert.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. It's regular. Check 99. Check 99. Check. Regular. Point it right. Pick the edge. Come. No. I got you.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Let's get it.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see, because a
few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Philadelphia.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Hurts escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
48-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Raymond now on the return. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Raymond on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A run for Nick Chubb, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike.
Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught inside the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Mayfield off the play fake. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
For Khalif Raymond, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. To throw, Mayfield. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And nothing but daylight ahead. 30, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Raymond now on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Try to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
On second down, Mayfield again. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the gun, Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Mayfield. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
41 Mike, right here. 41. Run. We got to get to the ball. Run. Let's keep moving. Check 37.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And again, it's Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10.
41 Mike. Watch the curl. Hurry. 41
Mayfield looks to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Regular. He's chopped out. He's checking. Crash. Hurry. Kings.
They go play action. Mayfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. That catch good for only a couple.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for Mayfield. Finding room to the 20. And he's got him. Got his man on the end round. Complete. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
14 on the play. It's 4th down.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He finds Beckham, complete. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 8 yards out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? Rush coming, and he's taken down. Clowney. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing is Hurts. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Another throw there off the mark. And obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question. And my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
22 is coming, 22 is coming. Watch the screen, watch the screen. 22. Let's go, dude. Big series right here.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Second down, here's Hurts.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He's got Watkins on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up fourth down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They're going for it with the option right. And some room to maneuver. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Well, with him trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try. Give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold on a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way. Let's see what I can do to help my team this way. And boy, he did it there.
On first down, Hurts.
And now here is another interception. Troy Hill picks it. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Mayfield's pass, incomplete on the throwaway. It's now
so second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Everyone got 4. 4 down. Up. Hurry. Run. Watch twins. Watch the safety creep. Check.
Mayfield on play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Baker Mayfield sacked.
Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Third down.
Check 4. Red alert. Hurry. Kings.
Now Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 25 yards that time. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by John Johnson. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
That's 22, that's 22. I'm going to run you over. I'm
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Melvin Ingram make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hurts.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him.
Hurts.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
22's coming, 22's coming, Mike.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Running the jet sweep, Landry. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
18-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about...
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Today's final score, Browns 61.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Cleveland, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The 34-yard line.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On second down now. Muhammad, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. They'll run on first down. Muhammad, call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Behind the chains, second and 13.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 15. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 49 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Second and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins.
And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
First carry now for Gus Edwards.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Jackson on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Jackson.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And his throw here's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
58's the money. 58's the money. Exit.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Miles Boykin. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
58's the money. I'm here all day. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Again, Jackson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down and 1.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 4th down, here's the option. They throw it out right complete, but he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. They'll start the drive with Drake. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
On first down, Muhammad, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, Muhammad. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ravens' 19-yard line.
On second down, it's Drake. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And a Cardinal first down.
Now on first down, Drake again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
5-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down now, it's Drake. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Murray to give. This is Drake.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 4th down, here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
5-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go play action now. Jackson, he's going to fire this thing deep right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
At the 44-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 32.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson rolling to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On the carry, it's Muhammad. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 42. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
First down, Arizona.
Here's Muhammad. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
13 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
On first down, Drake. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with Muhammad. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
A 27-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
Ravens.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. 25 yards. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Cardinals 20, Ravens 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Christian Kirk.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. To throw is Murray. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Matt Judon, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
3 and out.
You can't stop me.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to this.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Jordan Phillips. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. After the sack on first down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Eluding the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 24.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jordan Phillips, his 2nd sack of the night. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because...
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards on the play. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take down evaluators, you guys really missed the boat on me.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're